Afternoon to you, Ayanda. It's been how are things going actually coming along at the IEC Results Centre, and what is the latest in the province? Do give us an update, please.
Good afternoon to you, Pearl. Well, certainly it's been a pretty smooth day in KwaZulu-Natal insofar as the special votes process are taking place. 80,000 people are expected to cast their votes between today and tomorrow. Of 50,000 of those are going to be home visits. IEC officials from as early as 7 o'clock this morning have been going around to the different areas and visiting the voters so that they're able to cast their votes. Everything has gone off relatively smoothly. We have had a chance to get an update from the IEC, and they said that the only one area of concern was in Umzimkhulu, where this morning there were service delivery protests, and the community then disrupted one of the roads leading to one of the voting stations. So therefore voting could not take place in that particular area, but they did say that they did have contingency measures, and they were going to ensure that at least tomorrow the voting takes place in that particular area. There's a heavy police presence. Police are going to be monitoring that particular area, but they also said that the home visits were going to continue. That's the only area that there was a concern from the IEC. Everywhere else, things have gone off very, very smoothly. Just speaking about the security also this morning, the police deployments leaving from Durban to different areas across the province of KwaZulu-Natal. As you know, that particularly in this province there has been security concerns with a number of incidents in the build-up or during the campaigning period, and there are a number of hotspots as well, and we've been continuously speaking about them, the hostels around Durban as well as other areas in Nongoma, that's in the Zululand, far northern parts of KwaZulu-Natal, also up in the Midlands, the areas of Escourt and that Umjezi, Wembezi township. So there's going to be additional police reinforcement in those areas to maintain stability really, and ensure that the situation, or that it's a safe and conducive environment for voters only today and tomorrow, but more importantly on Wednesday as well. So generally that was an update from the IEC. The other important point is that obviously, as we know, that voting or the counting rather will not take place today and tomorrow. Those ballot boxes are going to be kept in a secure place, and the IEC did stress that they're calling on party agents as well to be part of that and to ensure that they are there when those boxes are sealed. They have said that those boxes will be under 24-hour guard, and that on Wednesday the boxes will then be returned to the voting stations where they'll be counted along with the other votes. So that's it from KZN. Generally, it's as I said, a good day, very smooth operations. We will also be getting an update from the IEC in a few minutes or so, and I guess it's just an hour away. The voting stations are going to be closing at around 5 o'clock, and then the rest of those who were not able to make it to the voting station, or where IEC officials were not able to get to those homes, those will certainly continue tomorrow.
Very quickly, Ayanda, before we do lose you on the line, there is still that looming issue over the would-be NFP voters. There are parties trying to win over those voters. What is the latest on that? What's the word on the ground?
Well, certainly there's some interesting developments with that, Pearl. In fact, earlier on we were chatting to my colleague Linda Mkobodzi, who is in Ulundi, and she was saying that there are meetings in fact underway between the DA and members of the NFP and also the IFP as well. So really it seems that everybody is now out trying to get those NFP supporters to vote for those parties. So it's going to be interesting. These are the developments that we are going to be following, not only in those areas in Ulundi, but in other areas as well. There are about 1 million voters that cast their vote for the NFP. So it's quite a large support base that they had, particularly here in the province of KwaZulu-Natal. So it's going to be very interesting to find out over the next few days what the decision is, whether or not there is a call from the NFP leaders that their supporters will then support or throw their weight behind any political party. We'll just wait and see, but it's certainly one of the stories that we're going to be following, and we'll be giving you updates on that.
And that was our reporter Ayanda Mhlongo coming to us live from the IEC Centre in Durban.